Yeah, we back. Kyrie Irving apologizes to the Jewish community, offers $500,000, and is suspended for 5 games. Let's get into it, not wasting no time. So amidst the chaos of the Kanye West controversy that's been heating up the streets and heating up social media for the past month and some change, it seems like Kyrie Irving has popped out amidst the chaos. He popped out the cut. So now it seems like he is also in hot water, man. So let's dissect the situation as quick as we can. Just 12 hours ago, we have an official apology released from Kyrie Irving's team, and it states, while doing research on Yahweh, I posted a documentary that contained some false anti-Semitic statements, narratives, and language that were untrue and offensive to the Jewish religion and race. And I take full accountability and responsibility for my actions. And I'm grateful to have a big platform to share knowledge. And I want to move forward by having an open dialogue to learn more and grow from this. To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected from my post, I am deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize. I initially reacted out of emotion to being unjustly labeled anti-Semitic instead of focusing on the healing process of my Jewish brothers and sisters that were hurt from the hateful remarks made in the documentary. I want to clarify any confusion on where I stand against anti-Semitism by apologizing for posting the documentary without context and a factual explanation outlining the specific beliefs in the documentary I agreed with and disagreed with. I had no intentions to disrespect any Jewish cultural history regarding the Holocaust or perpetuate any hate. I am learning from this unfortunate event and hope we can find understanding between us all. I am no different than any other human being. I am a seeker of truth and knowledge, and I know who I am. Signed, Kyrie. Now, man, boy, kiss the ring, bug. Kiss the ring. Yo, listen, man. Listen. Y'all know on my channel, y'all know what I preach, man. Y'all know I preach independence, self-sufficiency, do for self, build your own. Y'all know me. Y'all know my story. I've been self-employed since college, dropped out of college, running my own business, making my own money. I eat what I kill, right? My pops, he has all my sisters on payroll. They work for the family business and they go to school. Listen, I live this, I breathe this, I understand this. I was up in college listening to Dr. Claude Edmondson, all that, bro. Like, I've been on this mentality, I've been on this wave since a youngin', bro. I remember senior year of high school, my pops was, he was on me. He was like, yo, what you want to do with your life? What you want to study? College is around the corner. What you want to do? I didn't even have nothing in mind, but I told him straight up, I want to do business. I want to study business. I want to own my own business. I know I don't want to work for nobody. I definitely ain't gonna work for no white man. I tell you that right now. At 17 years old, bro, I was thinking like this, and my elders, they didn't really understand that. They were like, nah, you got to get your degree. You got to, go the safe route. You got to go work for the white company, just to have a safety net. And me as a youngin', 17, 18, I'm like, man, forget that. Like, why I'm gonna do that, bro? Like, why I got to do that? I don't want to do that. I seen y'all do that for a while. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all do it. Why? Nah. So listen, these guys, at the end of the day, guys like Kyrie, guys like Kanye, guys like all of these guys in the league, especially these high level guys in entertainment, you guys have the resources and the connections to build anything you want. And I think the obsession that they have is y'all want to build it inside America. It doesn't necessarily have to be inside America. You could go outside of America and build anything you want, get into any industry you want. You have the resources that can make it stretch. But I think part of the reason that they don't is, number one, they have an unhealthy attachment to North America. So anything they want to build, they want to do it in North America, even though the money might not stretch as long. And number two, they don't think it could measure up to what is already established, to what's already been running for decades and centuries. They don't think they have what it takes to compete with the big boys. You know what I mean? It's like getting into the pharmaceutical industry. Some people might not believe that we could compete with CVS and Dwayne Reed and Walgreens. I object to that. I reject that. I think you can, especially in the age of social media, especially in the age of planes and, high speed travel. I think we are in a position way better suited than our ancestors, who maybe in their time they could say they might not compete with the big boys. But today, we could compete with the big boys. You know what I mean? We can compete, especially, Kanye, come on, bro. Kanye, you definitely don't need no major label, bro. You could definitely pump out your own music, independent, do your own thing. You already got a brand and a label solidified. Now, guys like Kyrie, they might not be able to, go out and start their own league because they're going to need all the guys on board. Everybody going to have to be on one accord to leave the NBA and do their own thing. And to be honest, I think that's going to be impossible to get that many black men who are pretty much, getting paid off, lovely, to abandon what they're doing to go, branch out into uncharted territory and build their own thing when they're already comfortable and established, sitting in the mansion that was already established before they arrived. I don't think Kyrie's going to be able to, do his own thing. But, guys like Kanye, they can do their own thing. These other guys, they can do their own thing. Or it doesn't have to be sports. Kyrie, you can just enter a new industry, bro. You got the money and the resources to, leave the country, establish something outside the country. You got the money, bro. It's people with way less money than you doing way more, accomplishing way more, living good. So, at the end of the day, these guys got an unhealthy attachment to certain corporate structures. And to be honest, when you operate within certain corporate structures, you got to abide by the policies and the rules, even in school, bro. What do they tell you on the first day of school? They give you the syllabus, they give you the directions and the policy, what is going to be allowed here, what's not going to be allowed here. They tell you first day, you sign the contract, you know what it is. So, I don't got a problem with them folks, putting their boot on your neck because you signed a dotted line. They told you what it was. They didn't surprise you. When you establish your own thing, build your own thing, you can draft your own policies. You can draft your own constitution. You can draft your own laws and rules. You know what I mean? But listen, you're in somebody else's house. You're in somebody else's corporate structure, and you got to respect it. Because listen, when we establish our corporate structure, I definitely think we want people to respect our rules and guidelines, correct? And when they break our rules and guidelines, we are definitely gonna, put our boot up their rear end. You know what I mean? Firmly and justly. Because let me tell you this, if I was in the position of power, and you guys were going around, slandering my race, my religion, my ethnic group, my people, my ancestry, I would do way worse than what the Jewish community does to you guys. They suspend you, they fire you, you know what I mean? But listen, I would do way worse. Like you guys would be scared to come outside type of thing. You know what I mean? Like you guys would be going off the grid, trying to leave the country. You'll probably end up, hiding in Cuba somewhere so I don't find you type of thing. Like I really take that serious. So I don't blame them when they go hard for what they believe in and they go hard for their people, because I have the same mentality. Now, listen, I'm black, black people, unfortunately, the majority of us don't have my mentality. They don't have my level of pride, honor, and dignity in my race, my culture, my identity. Most of you guys have very low self-esteem, full of self-hatred, easy to be bought out. People could pay you off for like a chicken sandwich and you'll sell out the whole race. But, me, I don't feel like that. I don't rock like that. I'm not mentally ill. A lot of our people are mentally ill. You know what I mean? Including, guys like Kyrie, who thinks that you can disrespect people who establish the corporate structure of which you operate in. That's just mental illness. That's just schizophrenia. That's just non-intelligence. You know what I mean? What did you expect? You think you could walk in somebody's house, with a bunch of mud on your shoes, and you're going to walk around their freshly, mopped up floors with mud on your shoes, and they're not going to yell at you? They're not going to bark on you? Come on, bro. You disrespecting their house. You want to disrespect your own house? Get your own house, bro. Go get your own house, and then you can walk around with all the mud on your shoes, and you can make a mess, and you can make a fuss all you want. But this is not your house. It is what it is. It's not your house. And I think until black people understand this is not your damn house and stop treating it like it is your house, this will stop happening. You'll stop being, upset about how you get treated. You'll stop being surprised about how you get treated and realize this is not your damn house. All right. You don't sleep in the master bedroom over here. You sleep in the damn basement. All right. That's where you sleep. You've convinced yourself that you sleep in the master bedroom. You've convinced yourself that the basement is really the master bedroom, but in reality, no, it's not the master bedroom. You do not operate in the master bedroom. You can get your own house and then get your own bed, your own master bedroom, and decorate your own house in the manner that you want, but you guys refuse to do that. And you guys constantly get reprimanded when you step out of line. And I do not blame them folks for holding it down how they hold it down for their people, because I would hold it down for my people on the same level if I had that level of clout. It is what it is. It is what it is. Kiss the ring, man. Kiss the ring. Respect them folks, man. Listen, let's get into the article where they said this man was getting ready to offer them $500,000, bro. Oh my God, bro. You offering them folks $500,000. You ain't even, did you give black people $500,000? And what's up with you guys always trying to be the Hebrews, and you always want to expose that you the Hebrews? Why don't you expose something that actually matters? Like expose all the multinational corporations that got, mines in Africa. Expose all the multinational corporations that's bribing officials in Africa. Expose the puppets in Africa. Expose how the UN peacekeeping troops are stealing natural resources from black nations and abusing the women when they are deployed on humanitarian missions. Expose something that actually matters, that can actually have a concrete effect on our economic and political standing on the global stage. You guys always want to have these biblical battles that doesn't even produce any money for nobody. Use your platform and expose how the poverty in Africa is what powers up the wealth of the West, is what powers up the wealth of Europe and America. Expose how the wealth of the West was established through the pillaging and the impoverishment of Africa. Like expose something that can actually enlighten us on why the political and global hierarchy is the way it is, that can have a concrete effect, and how we can make some changes given the new knowledge. Nobody cares about this Abraham and Isaac and all this, we was up in, Jerusalem, and come on, bro. Come on. Like ain't nobody, like let them folks have their stuff, bro. Goddamn. You know what I mean? Goddamn. You guys want to have biblical battles? That don't mean nothing. Let's start some businesses for once. God damn. All right, let's get into these articles, man. Tired of you dudes, man. That's why I don't feel nothing when y'all get smacked up by them folks. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all refuse to build nothing. Y'all want to sit here and bother them folks. Y'all sit here want to work for them folks, and then you want to disrespect them at the same time. It makes no sense to me. Speak your mind, say what you want, but bro, at least work for your damn self. Jesus Christ, bro. You guys don't think. But I understand you weren't raised to be an entrepreneur. You weren't raised to be a captain of industry. You weren't raised to think like a real, a producer, like a creator, like a builder, like an architect, You weren't raised to think in that manner. You were raised to pretty much just get plugged into any corporate structure that's already established and just work and be a cog in the machine and a number on the spreadsheet. You weren't really taught to be a king. You weren't really taught to be a king. So that's why you make all these rookie mistakes, these novice mistakes, just not that smart, man. You're just not that smart. You're just, maybe to dumb people you're smart, but to intelligent people, you guys aren't that smart. Let's get into the article where they talk about how this dude done got fired for like 5 games. The Nets have suspended Kyrie Irving for at least 5 games without pay after he repeatedly failed to unequivocally say he has no anti-Semitic beliefs, with Irving later issuing an apology on his social media. Irving had refused to apologize during a post-practice media session earlier Thursday, and the Nets subsequently said Irving is currently unfit to be associated with the Brooklyn Nets. Hey man, y'all don't want to build nothing for y'all folks. Y'all don't want to build nothing for y'all people. You don't want to build nothing for your sons and daughters. I mean, yes, I know we have 2.5 million black businesses, but we have like over 40 million black people, you know what I'm saying? And we need to be able to employ enough people within those businesses, and a lot of those businesses only have a few employees. You know what I mean? Even my family business, we don't have the largest operation. What do we have? Like what, maybe 10, 12 employees at best? We need bigger, more structured operations that can employ and plug in way more people. We are lacking in that. And when you are lacking in that, then you have to go outside the community. And when you have to go outside of the community, you have to operate within their guidelines and respect what they establish. Because if the roles were reversed and they were coming into our community to get into our corporate structure, we would want them to respect the rules and the guidelines that we have established and that we expect all of our employees and all of our adherents to follow. It's pretty simple. Now, let's get into the final article about this $500,000 this dude was about to give to the Jewish community as pretty much a tribute. You know what I mean? A sign of apology, paying tribute to them folks. Offered $500,000, man. Let's get into it. Man, them boys making you kiss the ring, boy. Kyrie Irving's $500K donation won't be accepted, says the CEO of the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League. The Nets suspended Kyrie Irving without pay for at least 5 games Thursday following his repeated refusal to apologize for promoting anti-Semitism. The star guard has drawn heavy criticism since October 29th when he posted a since-deleted tweet endorsing a new film entitled Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. Thursday's discipline came less than 24 hours after a joint statement from Irving, the Nets, and the ADL announcing both the 11-year veteran and the team would each donate $500,000 to help promote education and combat hate speech. Wow, so it was going to be a whole milli. $500,000 from Kyrie, $500,000 from the team itself. Whole milli. Bro, easy cash, bro. Straight cash, whole milli in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Just because you dissed us, man. Give up that milli. Oh, man. Listen, black man, do you want power or not, man? Do you want power or not? Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. I mean, we could have power on an individual level, but do you want power on a collective level? I think it feels way better. Because to be an individually powerful black man in the midst of a powerless collective, it doesn't feel good, bro. It doesn't feel good. It's actually very depressing. It's actually very, very depressing that you wouldn't understand. Don't you want to be powerful as a collective? I don't think y'all do, because the actions do not show that, in my opinion. But let's get back into the article. Following the news of Irving's suspension, the ADL CEO, Jonathan Greenblatt, issued a statement to SNY stating the organization has chosen not to accept the donation. Wow. After he again refused to apologize for his actions during a media session. Okay, so this was before his IG post. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they're going to accept it now that he apologized. I don't know. But it is what it is, man. I don't really care. I don't watch sports. I don't watch basketball. I don't play basketball. I played soccer when I was a kid. So, listen, respect them folks. They established their corporate structure. They set their guidelines. They gave you the rules. They gave you the syllabus, and you signed the dotted line. You signed the contract. You said that, I will accept the terms and conditions. When you download something online, it says, click, yes, I agree with the terms and conditions. You agreed with the terms and conditions. You broke the terms and conditions. Now you must be spanked. You can establish your own thing and then write your own terms and conditions, and then you can spank people if you want, but you refuse to build your own thing. So it is what it is, black man. It is what it is. Yeah, it's your boy Never Called Desaline, back in the building, yes indeed. I'm going, peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion.
I left on a horse and came back in that ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Been for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This shit is an art, and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands, cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.